Hey everybody, welcome back to Custom Spelunky Levels with Baer. Apologize for the few days wait here. I have been sick. Still am sick, unfortunately. I haven't really been able to record much without coughing up a lung and killing myself, but I'm gonna try today, see what we can do, because today I really did want to show off a level made by a good buddy of mine named Bananasaurus Rex. It's called Spelunky Thing. He doesn't really have a name for it, but it's only one stage. It gave me some goddamn trouble. And here it is. So, the ghost timer is on for this one, so time is of the essence, but I didn't want to show this level off because I think it's got quite a few pretty awesome tricks up its sleeve. It was very well designed. I really enjoyed playing this one, despite how much trouble it gave me, despite how many times I did curse Bananasaurus Rex's name afterward. I'd have to kill myself there because I ended up trapping myself within the area. It's kind of funny, if I didn't know how to do that long bounce thing off the enemies, I'd be stuck here for the entire time, unfortunately. But now I know the errors of my ways. Also, hilariously enough, this is just high enough to kill you if you drop down without hanging off the ledge. So that's a lot of fun. Right out of the gate, you're already given quite a few ways to screw things up. But again, I really like the design of this one. I think it's got a lot of really smart placements of obstacles, a lot of very intelligent design. So I wanted to give BRex props for this one, and also see if I could even beat it on video, because that, well, okay, don't take that out of context again. I'm gonna be using that phrase a lot. Come on, give me some credit. But I really wanted to see if we could accomplish the goal of beating this level on camera. God, now I'm like making an effort of it not to phrase it that way. Jeez. But anyway, I'm just gonna try to beat this thing. You know what? I'm not even gonna try anymore. It's just a nightmare, a cacophony of innuendo. We're gonna win. We're going to achieve victory here on this stage today, and in the meantime, I'm gonna show you a couple of cool things, tricks that you need to use in order to actually beat this stage, and that is not one of them. So you have to do a very particular bomb throw. You got to time the bomb just right, because without getting those spring boots, you are not going to be able to progress through the rest of the level. You can see down there, little teaser of what's to come here. There's some Anubis going on. There's a lot of bullets laying in wait for us to just slip up ever so much. Oh, that was, again, not quite what we had in mind. I'm going to see if I can even progress a little bit without the spring boots. Let's see if those are totally necessary. They absolutely are. Okay, you definitely have to have those. Yeah, again, I just wanted to, I wanted to try this one out, and I wanted to show you guys the level. Of course, I'll link everything down in the description of the video, as is customary, so you can try this one out for yourself if you want. Let me know how you do on the level. Let me know if you're able to beat it quickly and not throw the bombs at the right wall like a fool, like a damn fool. There's other complications to the stage as well. Of course, we're only in the what I guess you would call the first third or so of it. Okay, there we go. That's what we needed to do. So you have to bomb that and catch the spring shoes as they go through midair, so it is quite the difficult task. And then I was stuck on this portion for quite some time. I had no idea how to get around that part. I was sitting here trying to throw bombs up, try to destroy bullets in any way I could. It was not working out for me, so I'm really glad that I eventually figured that one out. You gotta throw a rope up this way, and then a similar obstacle here. You have to time your rope throw pretty damn well, otherwise you're gonna end up falling down into the bullets below you. You're gonna grab this rock, and then I've probably already used a bit too much time, but there are two ways of doing this. You can either drop that rock down there to get Anubis taken out, or you can drop down here and then throw it up like that, and then fail. I swear I got that working the last time, but I guess wasn't meant to be today. Yeah, it's a damn shame too. I screw up this bomb throw a lot, unfortunately, so we may be stuck here a few times again, especially if I can't get that back whip. That's another little thing I didn't realize for a long time too, is the fact that you can get a little bit of an acceleration boost. Oh, that was, my goodness, I could have sworn I was getting a little bit more confident and comfortable in my bomb tossing down here, but still a little bit of practice left to be had here, I guess. Yeah, that back whip acceleration boost is something that I imagine a lot of people are going to start trying to use in their custom levels, as it is a very tricky and particular way of moving around. So pretty neat to see that. Getting a little showcase here in the beginning of this stage. I'm going to see if I can't not screw this up again. I did this a little early, but I believe I can. Yeah, I thought I could make that jump. Should be good to go. And I'm going to do this the safe way this time. I'm just going to drop this straight down here. And we're going to have to wait for Anubis to go down from the damage of the lone stone among the bullets on the Temple 4-2. It does force level, by the way. That's something that I think a few people that are trying to build these custom stages don't realize is you can force the game to the stage that you want your players to play. So you got to be aware of that as you're building. So now this requires a pixel-perfect jump. You have to jump right at the edge, grab the shotgun, and then this part here I think is going to be what gives most people, myself included, the most trouble once you get up to this point. It's going to be a very difficult, very precise maneuver to get the shotgun jump going, to get all the way over. As you can see, it's like there's only one route to go. You don't have any other items. You got to make this shotgun jump or you are toast, McGhost. Get it? Because the ghost is coming. Ah, fun with words. Oh, good guy. I had a feeling I might not be able to do this under the pressure of video recording, but oh my god, I'm really choking here, and that's gonna happen a few times as well. Man, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy whatsoever. You gotta make things happen. There we go. Okay, we got it. Now we gotta make sure that we don't screw this up. Okay, there we go. That's a very quick succession of things. There's a little emerald hiding behind the pillar there, but that's, of course, just a little bonus. So now, this is another instance where I'm going to pause here just so I can talk this out so I don't have to rush myself, but this is something that I'm not sure if I actually am a fan of this. It lends itself more to the Kaizo Mario line of thinking than really just making like a challenging stage, but it's the kind of obstacle that you cannot try again. You got one shot at this. Like if the shotgun jump down there had lava at the bottom of the pit or had like bullets at the bottom of the pit, that would totally suck because then you have to go through the entire stage to get back to that point. But it's still difficult and it's still enjoyable as a challenge just to have it be a solid floor at the bottom. And I'm wondering whether or not BRex was like toying with the idea of putting lava at the bottom of that. But this obstacle here with the falling ice platforms and the bullets, it's spaced in such a way that you cannot try it again. You have to go for it, and you've only got one shot or you're gonna die. So I don't know if I'm really a huge fan of those sorts of obstacles. I feel like I'd rather be given, you know, I mean, obviously with this exact construction, it's kind of difficult to say like, well, we could just respawn the ice block platform and let you try again, but no, that's not going to happen. But I don't know if I'd prefer this or if I prefer something like, say for example, the next obstacle that you can kind of see right here next to it is the ball and chain with the ladders. I don't know if I prefer another thing like that as opposed to this, but nonetheless, I'm going to try to get through this without... yep, there I died. Okay, so that was, unfortunately, kind of what I was afraid would happen, but nonetheless, let's see if we can get back there again and maybe complete the level. That was, that's to me probably the final big obstacle. The ball and chain and the ladders and all that stuff right by the exit, that's not really that difficult, but coming through that, that falling ice thing, that is tough. So we'll try this a few more times. I really like to get it done. Really like to emerge victorious here, but I won't hold off until we do. But again, this is just a really fun level to play. I really enjoy my time with it, and it is satanically difficult. I feel like I may even be making parts of it look a little bit easier than they truly are, even though I've died quite a few times myself, but... You know, it is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. It even took me a little while to figure out how in the hell to do that part. That was a trip in and of itself, getting through that just that little lava pit there. Let's see if I can not screw this up again. I've had several instances where I've tossed the rope like a couple of moments after I was supposed to, and I ended up like chasing the tail end of the rope down and clinging desperately for life as I fell to a bullety death. It was sad. Sad for all of us. I have to make that shotgun jump again, too. Jeez, I was getting so excited about the prospect of having made it through. Alright, wait for the purple orb of death. There we go. We're going to time this so we don't have to worry about the rock hitting us in the face, which, of course, is a potential problem. And he also has to just make us feel terrible about killing the damsel. That just wouldn't be a custom level without a forced damsel kill, right? That's apparently becoming the norm. It's real sad. Almost made the jump that time, right out of the gate there. That would have been nice. Alright, go. Oh, nice, we got it. Alright. And then there's the double bounce. Good. Alright, let's just try for this real quick. There we go. Nice. Alright, now we just gotta make it through the ball and chain. And, oh, goodness. Yes, we got it. Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. But anyway, that is Bananasaurus Rex's Spelunky thing. Custom stage. It is available down in the link below. I believe it was someone else that actually posted it to the subreddit forum, but I will include that link to download it for yourself so you can check it out. Again, I apologize for the delays here and all the content here on the YouTube channel. I'm still working through this sickness, and honestly, I feel like I need to go lay down after 10 minutes of recording, so hopefully things get a little bit better. But for now, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.